Here we have yeah. We're looking at the Bully Butcher build here that I have. So this is more support oriented, more team friendly, I think, more survivability, trying to help bail people out, trying to horde clear more so than killing big targets. This is assuming that I have people that can take care of themselves when it comes to, you know, big enemies and stuff like that. Whereas I guess the downside here a little bit is like if if I find myself in a situation where everybody's down and I'm up and I'm fighting big like crushers or something, it's gonna be a little bit of a slog, I think. Because my melee weapon ain't really gonna do it. So with that in mind, maybe I start opening cans and I run this actually. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so let's go through this real fast here. This time around, I'm grabbing the same perks, the same 2 perks I always grab here, which is smash them for the single target toughness regen, because I just think it's too good and it always applies. And you can always take advantage of it. I'm always grabbing linchpin because I just feel like it's that good that you should just grab it. From here though, I just grabbed both of these. Now again, maybe I could ignore one, but I do want to be a little tankier, so I felt like I should get it. I'm gonna grab this grenade. You get more of them. You know, again, I could argue rocks, because I'm not taking from my team, but I just like soften them up way too much to not get. So I'm grabbing this because I think this is just so good and helpful at all times, no matter what. But I'm also grabbing this because I think it helps the knife out in theory. Maybe it doesn't, and maybe it's just a head cannon. It might already have low impact damage, so 25% of nothing might be nothing, but whatever. I think again, as far as theory crafting, and for now, I think it's a smarter play. Especially, I mean, I guess what else you could do is go to this because it's important, and then come through the center here. But I'm going to this side, and I'm grabbing the toughness as a result too, so that's extra nice. So I'm taking the bull rush again, but this time I'm grabbing the trample just for the extra damage, mostly again for horde clear here, but it'll help me kill elites and stuff like that. But this bull rush is more for support, helping bail somebody out. From here, I'm ignoring this left side because I'm never gonna, not never, I'm rarely gonna be doing heavy attacks. We're mostly going for light attacks. So I'm not grabbing the bleed or anything like that because I just don't see myself taking full advantage of it. Again, I have to take this. So yeah, it's about heavy attacks, but I have to take it, so it's cool. More coherency and the toughness and everything for my team. Grabbing that. I grabbed this just for the extra melee damage. I had the extra point. I might as well spread it to something that'll be globally useful, I feel. I also came over here though because of the coherency radius, again to support the team. Getting the push, the free taunt. One, because it's helping the team. Two, because I'm not grabbing the global taunt. And three, I think it'll be more helpful to push, and then like, especially for chaff and stuff like that. But that's the only one I'm grabbing. I like payback time, and I know I'd use it all the time, but I don't think it's a necessity for me, at least in this build. So I'm going down the side to get stuck in, which on my shovel build is a selfish choice. On this build though, is more of a team choice. Does it help me? Yes, which helps the team, but I'm also grabbing it more so for my team. And because I want Bruiser, just to keep my Bull Rush up for when I do need it, and I can use it more often. And then we're just going down toughness. Blocking reduces because I'm getting this, you know, all that stuff. A lot of the same stuff that you would see. I'm grabbing all these. You know, my knife, I think, is pretty good. We got a lot of, you know, I could change momentum, I guess. But I think it offers me some survivability here, so I want to keep that. And this is where, like, you know, you could argue 25% damage on flak armored enemies and carapace armored enemies of 25% of 1 or 0 isn't much, but it's better than nothing, and there's not really much else I would want to put there. I guess I could put something like a stamina reduction or more stamina when I have it, or block efficiency, or, you know, stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like this helps compensate for the weapon's weaknesses and my lower penetration roll, which I have in real life as well, on this weapon. So that's where I'm at with that. Again, I did have this new kickback that I need to change this blessing on. But I'm going to grab this, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. One, because it matches. Okay, which is very important. Does it match my outfit? No. Less important. Because it's Killer Bee Wu-Tang Clan reference in color. So, and my hometown. Like, it's multifaceted, so it's okay. And when you're playing the game, all you can see really is your weapon. So it's not included in the fit. Excuse me. But also, I think this weapon itself, because it has can opener 4, I'm compensating for my my ability to deal with large and brutal enemies with just the cleaver. And the focus on just the light attacks and less heavy attacks. So I'm not putting the bleed. I'm not doing stuff to really deal with them. And here, even though I'm using a knife on my main build, I've been through my tree, but the way that I have it set up, I think it kind of spreading some of that damage. And in fact, I'll probably go back to the kickback on my main build here. The hammer, as it were. Because I just like the ability to delete the Ravagers and stuff like that. Or the Ragers, I'm sorry. But yeah, so for the Bully, which is a focus on chaff, horde clear, and team support, I think this works pretty well. It's worth noting that I have not changed my curios and the way that I have them set up. And all 3 of my builds, they're the same. I'm focusing on some health, I'm focusing on some toughness and toughness regen speed, but my main thing that I'm looking for across all 3 of these, believe it or not, is my ally revive speed, just to help them out when they need the help. When in doubt, I want to be able to pick people up faster or get them out of a net faster or what have you. So that's where I'm at with all of that and the Bully